This $1 million for real? What's up, GQ Sports? I'm Donovan Mitchell, and this is how I spent my first million. I'm originally from Westchester, New York, but I live in Greenwich, Connecticut now. That's where I went to school. Where we're at right now, I went to Greenwich Country Day School from 3rd grade to 9th grade. Grew up playing baseball, stopped in about 10th grade and started taking up basketball. And the next thing you knew, I was playing at Louisville. And after 2 years, I tried to test the waters, as they say, for the NBA. And I was thankfully drafted 13, and now here we are. The NBA was definitely the ultimate goal, but for me, it was like, okay, how do I, get to college? Then it became really a reality, like I could really do this. And throughout the process, that's when it became like, all right, like this is what I want to do, take care of my family and make sure that they don't have to work a day in their life and make sure they're all set, my mom, my sister, and my dad. So you sign the contract and then you're advanced. I think that's when you're like, whoa, because you're getting money from, when you're doing the process, you have endorsement deals, you have like cards you sign, so you're getting money off of that. But, when your first paycheck hits, it's like, whoa, like, this is my job. This is what I do. You can see the details of my first rookie contract right here. Fortunately, after my 3rd year, you can get extended in your contract. And I was fortunate to get an extension for 5 years and was supposed to be 205, but someone didn't make all NBA, however that may have happened. So, you lost some, but, no one's complaining. I'm still blessed and still able to provide for my family and give back to my mom and sister, so I'm okay. You can see the details on my extension right here. So you guys heard about how I made my first $1 million. Now you guys are gonna hear about how I spent my first $1 million. First thing I bought was my mom a car, and I got her a nice Audi that she always wanted, so that was about $50. It was something that I told her I wasn't gonna get her, because she was like, I would love to get this car. I was like, yeah, maybe in like 5 years, 6 years, Once I heard that, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna get in the works of trying to find a way to get this car for her. We had a homestand. I was here in New York for like 5 days, and I drove up here and brought the car. Actually, I gave it to her here at the school, and pulled up while she was working and walked her out, and she was able to get it. So that was pretty special for me. The next thing I got was myself a car, and that was a Porsche Panamera. That was probably about 90 right there. When I was working out, I had seen it in LA, and I was like, man, that car looks dope, and then I got it with a all black red interior, some red rims. Obviously red's my favorite color, so that was something for me that, I was like, man, I love for that to be my first car, and I was able to get it, and so yeah, it was my first purchase, my first car purchase. The next thing, I think for me was the save some money for my sister's college tuition, $300,000 right there. Fortunately, she was able to play lacrosse. She's in where she's at school at now, but I was able to get her and make sure I have that money set aside for her. Next purchase, I got my sister a car, so I made sure my sister was set. That was $60,000. She's always wanted a Jeep. I was able to get her a Jeep Sahara, and I offered to trick it out for her, but she was like, no, I want it real simple. And I was like, all right, cool. That's something for me. I wanted to make sure my family was always set with whatever they wanted. Just kind of spoil them a little bit, or a lot of it, as much as I possibly could. And then the fifth one, the first part is I got my money down payment on my mom's home. The other part is also putting money towards my foundation. That's giving back through Spider Cares, giving back to kids in the community, giving back to just people in need. I think for me, just kind of taking that upon myself, understanding that with the money that I make, not giving everything away, but, understanding just being able to help change people's lives in that way, I think is huge for me. $250 for the foundation and $250 for the home. This is $1 million for real?
How do you feel about how you spent your first $1 million?
I'm happy. I think the biggest thing for me is not only just, being able to give back, but also saving for myself. And it's not just, spending and also keeping it for generational wealth. There are times where you just want to enjoy, the life that you have, and understanding that there's times for that too, but there's also times to continue to be smart, because this can go away real quick if you allow it to. And the tips I would say, man, is understanding that, whatever you make, like take all this and cut it in half just from taxes alone, and then you have so many other different things, whether it's a home, you have the mortgage, or you have the cars, whatever it may be. But understanding that when you buy things or get things, understand you got to get things that over time appreciate, over time, increase in value, because money is great, but it definitely goes away quickly if you allow it to and you continue to spend. Whether it's having equity in deals such as Body Armor, Adidas, Stance, socks. Like for example, I use Body Armor just because they're a company that matches, who I am, my hunger, my passion, my drive, an innovative company. I think for myself, continuing to strive for greatness, each thing that we do, continue to strive to be the best. It matches who I am, who Donovan Mitchell is as a brand, and I'm passionate behind it. I think for all athletes and for all people in general, being able to invest in what you believe in, what you're passionate about, but also a brand that's definitely successful. Because it's great to invest what you believe in, but if they're not successful, then money's down the drain. And Body Armor's been successful even before Donovan Mitchell came on board, and that was definitely something for me that I wanted to be a part of, and I'm blessed to be part of the Body Armor family and continue to work with them for many more years. All right, guys, it's Donovan Mitchell here. I just want to say thank you guys for seeing how I spent my first million, and we'll see you guys again. Appreciate it.